Most millionaires in America didn't inherit their wealth, win the lottery, or start a tech company.
They got there by doing boring, consistent things over a very long period of time. And many of those same habits could work for you too.
I'm April with White Oak Planning.
And I'm Jerry. Today we're talking about the habits and strategies that have historically helped people build wealth over time.
So let's start with the most important truth about building wealth. It typically takes time.
You're not going to get rich overnight. And while there's no simple path that works for everyone, many people have built significant wealth over 20, 30, or 40 years by making smart decisions consistently.
Think of wealth building like exercise. One workout doesn't make you fit, but working out 3 times a week for a year can transform your body.
The same principle often applies with money. Saving and investing consistently over time has the potential to create wealth.
So the first habit of many successful wealth builders is paying themselves first.
Most people save whatever is left over at the end of the month. And guess what's usually left over? Nothing.
Many wealthy people do the opposite. They save first, then spend what's left.
When you get paid, the first thing you do is move money into your savings account or investments. Automate it if you can. 10%, 15%, 20%, whatever you can manage to save, that would be great. Pay yourself before you pay anyone else.
If you do wait until the end of the month to save, life will always get in the way. But if you save first, you'll typically adjust your spending to fit what's left.
The second habit is living below your means.
Now, this doesn't mean living like a monk. It means spending less than you earn and avoiding lifestyle inflation.
Lifestyle inflation is when your spending rises every time your income rises. You get a raise, so you upgrade your car. You get a bonus, so you buy a bigger house. And suddenly, you're making more money, but not building any wealth.
Many wealthy people resist this temptation. When they get a raise, they often increase their savings rate, not their spending rate.
You don't have to drive a 20-year-old car or live in a tiny apartment. But if you can keep your lifestyle modest while your income grows, the gap between what you earn and what you can spend can become wealth.
The third habit is investing consistently over time.
Saving money is important, but saving alone doesn't typically create significant wealth. You need to invest the money so it has the potential to grow.
Let me give you a hypothetical example for illustration purposes only. This is not a prediction of future results. If someone put $10,000 in a savings account earning 1% interest in 30 years, they might have about $13,400.
But if that same person invested $10,000 in a diversified portfolio and it hypothetically earned an average of 7% per year, in 30 years, they might have over $76,000. Again, this is just an example. Past performance doesn't predict future results, and all investments involve risk, including the loss of principal.
And if someone invested $500 per month for 30 years, assuming the same hypothetical 7% average annual return, they might accumulate over $600,000. That's the potential power of consistent investing over time.
Of course, markets go up and markets go down. Some years you might gain 20%, some years you might lose 10%. But historically, over long periods, diversified portfolios have the potential to grow. There are no promises, but history provides some context.
Now, the fourth habit is avoiding bad debt.
Not all debt is bad. A mortgage on a home can be a reasonable debt. A student loan that leads to higher income can also be reasonable.
But high-interest credit card debt, that can be problematic. A car loan for a vehicle you can't afford, also problematic.
Many wealthy people avoid carrying high-interest debt. They pay off their credit cards every month. They also buy cars that they can afford. They don't finance lifestyles that they haven't earned yet.
If you're carrying credit card debt, making paying it off a priority can be one of the best financial moves you make. It's hard to build wealth when you're paying 20% interest on past purchases.
The fifth habit is increasing your income over time.
you can only cut expenses so much. At some point, you need to focus on earning more.
This might mean asking for a raise, switching jobs, learning new skills, starting a side business, or pursuing a promotion.
Many wealthy people are intentional about growing their income. They invest in themselves. They take courses, earn certifications, network, and look for opportunities to add more value.
And remember, every time your income goes up, try to save or invest the difference before lifestyle inflation kicks in.
Let's talk about the blended family. If you're in a blended family, building wealth requires coordination and communication.
You might have different financial histories, different spending habits, and different goals. That's okay. The key is getting aligned on your shared financial priorities.
Decide together how much you'll save, how you'll invest, and what your long-term goals are. Building wealth as a team can be more powerful than building it alone. Here's your action step. Pick one habit from this video and implement it this week.
Maybe you set up an automatic transfer to savings. Maybe you increase your 401k contribution by 1%. Maybe you make an extra payment on your credit card.
Small steps, taken consistently, have the potential to lead to meaningful results over time.
And if you'd like help creating a comprehensive wealth-building strategy, schedule a complimentary Connect call using the link below.
I'm April with White Oak Planning. If this inspired you to start building wealth, subscribe and share it with someone who also needs this message.
And I'm Jerry. Building wealth typically isn't about getting lucky. It's about making smart decisions consistently over a long period of time. We're White Oak Planning, helping blended families build shared financial confidence and grow stronger together.